Vista, Mariachi, Nacional. Here we are live in Chula Vista for our first zip trip.
Very first one.
Yes.
I mean, what a way to wake up. Elementary school students all the way into high school.
And they are up and at 'em this morning.
They've been up since 4 in the morning.
Super.
So we
awesome
appreciate
sound.
them so much.
Way to go,
so
guys.
much. Thank you, thank you.
Thanks for kicking off our first zip trip with us here in beautiful Chula Vista, which, by the way, in Spanish means a beautiful view.
And
we
it
have
is,
this awesome
right?
view here along 3rd Avenue right now.
We're on 3rd Avenue, right in front of the Balboa South. So thank you to Balboa South. We have this big setup here because we have a huge show ready for you. We've been working on this for weeks. So we have crews all around Chula Vista. We have so many different things that we're going to get into, from the Bay to the East Lake area.
Absolutely.
There we go.
Our team of reporters all over Chula Vista covering all the awesome sights and sounds here. We have Regina Yerita live along the Bayfront. And let me tell you something, this Bayfront is going to look so different in the near future. We're going to have a giant resort that's going to be up here. They're going to have a new convention center. So she's going to dive into all of that.
Yeah. And then Alex Lai, she is going to be at K1 Speed. She's there right now in East Lake.
Vroom,
they
as they
seriously
say.
are going to be speeding through. So we'll see how fast she goes. So we also have a lot of events that Chula Vista has been really great about putting together, because they want all of San Diego County to come visit and people from everywhere to come on down. Taste of Third.
Oh, this is going to be basically a giant party for Chula Vista, right? 25 awesome restaurants and bars coming together. This is going to be on March 21st. Easy to remember. 3, 2, 1, right? Tickets $45 to go to downtownchulavista.com to learn more information on this. What a great, awesome way for the community to come together and celebrate all the culture, all the awesome food, and the wonderful bars here as well.
And think about it, $45, 25 different businesses. So that's a lot of food and drinks.
The challenge to trying them all.
We can take that challenge.
They do care about the planet, of course, all around. So there's a big Earth Day event happening April 13th, and this is free for everybody to take part. You can come out, learn how to compost, learn about organic waste, really important things that, of course, because the planet matters.
Yeah, this is a free event for all ages.
All ages, family friendly, southbayearthday.com on April 13th.
Yeah, so we're just getting things started here. We're going to actually be out here from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m., from 7 to 9 on the CW, and then we're going to be live again from 11 to 12:30. So we're pumped to be out here, spending the day here in Chula Vista. By the way, if you're going to be along 3rd Avenue, stop by and say hello.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not just going to be us. We've got plenty of guests that are going to be joining us over the course of the morning too. So it's going to be a packed one.
It will be. We had a chance to speak with the mayor of Chula Vista, John McCann, lifelong resident.
Yes.
He was here back when Chula Vista had about 60,000 people.
Ooh.
As we know, it has grown, nearing 300,000 people that live in this beautiful city.
Second largest city in San Diego County. I mean, this place has expanded. Nearly 250,000 people calling this place home.
Yes.
So we're excited to share everything awesome about Chula Vista here throughout the morning here.
And we had a chance to speak to people who live here, and one of the main things they said is that it's such a family-friendly community. Take a look. A beautiful view. Chula Vista certainly lives up to its Spanish name. The city, founded in 1911, has a view of both the bay and the mountains, and residents say it has everything they need.
You're essentially not central, but central enough. I mean, you can go right there to the bay, mall right down the street. It
is the second largest city in San Diego County, with a population of more than 277,000 people. According to Wallet Hub, it ranks 54 among the safest cities in the U.S.
It's nice. It's really enjoyable. It's family-oriented, which I enjoy for my son.
People we talk to say Chula Vista is very family-friendly and welcoming.
Plenty to do, so much food, so many nice people, especially.
It's just very lively and welcoming, and a lot of neighbors.
The downtown area has seen a lot of changes.
This neighborhood, 3rd Avenue, is really up and coming right now.
It's been on the uprise, especially in the downtown with the Bayfront project, so it's just nice and pretty now.
Chula Vista is also home to Southwestern College, and the city is taking steps to bring a 4-year university here. It was also known as the lemon capital of the world at one point. That's why they host the Lemon Festival every summer, where you can eat, drink, and be zesty. And during the holiday season, Chula Vista hosts the Starlight Parade and Festival. So much to see and do in this South Bay city. Can you tell they know how to throw a good party?
Yeah, right?
Yes. You saw the lemons in there. This was once the lemon capital of the world.
There were lemon trees here instead of all of this happening right now.
Well, now obviously it's good business here. Now there's over 4,800 businesses here, and we're at one of them here, Balboa South. So we're kicking off our coverage here.
Yes, we are, and we do want to send it over to Regina Yonita, who's right there along the bayfront. More than 20 floors being built right now. It is impressive how this has really grown, but it's been 20 years in the making, Regina. Tell us what's going on there.
Yeah, good morning, guys. It is so nice to be waking up here in Chula Vista. You can't really see, but right in front of me is the San Diego Bay. It is so beautiful this morning. Right behind me is actually the Gaylord Resort and Convention Center. You can see the construction there. It will be opening up on summer of 2025, but you can see it's massive. If you're actually heading towards the 5 South, it's not hard to miss. You are seeing that construction as you're passing by, and now we're getting an up-close look. But really, this area is getting a massive facelift, right? Huge redevelopment. And to talk a little bit more about just really the construction that is going on here, I'm going to actually introduce you guys to Ann Moore, who is the port. She's with the Port of San Diego. And Ann, we have been talking a little bit more about really what's been going on, right? It's not only the Gaylord Resort, but really all the green space that is happening in this area. So good morning, Ann. So happy to be here with you. Talk to me a little bit about just where this idea came from, right? Having this massive redevelopment in this section.
Well, thank you very much for having me. Well, the Chula Vista project has been in the making for about 20 years, and it started under then Mayor Steve Padilla, who started a joint planning effort with the City of Chula Vista and the Port of San Diego, and involved all the stakeholders and the community in coming up with a beautiful plan that has since passed, been approved by the Coastal Commission.
I mean, I think this is huge, especially for Chula Vista, who, you know, Eric, our anchor, has said it just a couple minutes ago, right? Chula Vista in Spanish is actually translated to a beautiful view, and we have this beautiful view of the San Diego Bay, so why not take advantage? So talk to me a little bit more about some of the parks that are really under construction, right? We have Sweetwater under construction, we have Harbor as well, Harborside, so just talk to me a little bit about that.
Okay, this is very exciting. So the Chula Vista Master Plan consists of about 535 acres, and about 50% of that are going to be open space and parks. And right now what we have under construction is a Sweetwater Park, which is about 21 acres, and it's going to be a park like no other that the port has. It's going to be all natural. There's going to be sand dunes, there's going to be gardens, there's going to be a play area. People can walk and sit and admire the bayfront, so it's going to be a very peaceful, relaxing, natural park. And then if you move down to where we are right now is a harbor park. And that's going to be the active park, where there's going to be, eventually there'll be a beach area, and there'll be picnic areas and a playground where people can go and be active and loud and really enjoy the bayfront. So you've got a little bit of both for everybody.
And that is so amazing. We're so excited just to see everything and how it's going to turn out, right? So summer 2025, we're really going to see what this is all about. And thank you so much for being here this morning. We're going to be talking about it all morning, so stick with CBS 8. But really, just look right behind us, in just right over a year, right, we are going to see how much this is going to change. And we're so excited to really introduce you the early stages of this, just the construction that is going on here. But for now, we're going to send things back to you, Eric and Netta.
Gonna be amazing to see that transformation, isn't it?
Hi,
wow, look at this. You never know what's going to happen on live TV.
Hi, Cookie Monster.
Hey guys, how are you?
So
and for the record, I asked if Cookie Monster had a cookie already this morning. He shook his head yes. He was like, yes.
Of course, it's his breakfast.
Probably many cookies.
We're going to explain why we have a bunch of characters here in just a little bit. First, of course, we want to talk to Evan about this beautiful forecast. Couldn't ask for a better day, Evan.
We are just
degrees right now.
Yeah, right? It's not bad, and we're only a few minutes away from sunrise at this point. So things are looking good outside to start off our Friday morning. We're starting off with a look at what your temperatures are like out across the county, but take a look. Chula Vista, 54 degrees right now. In downtown San Diego, we are at 56 degrees, 55 in National City to start off the morning, and up in Carlsbad, we are at 56 degrees. A couple spots struggling through a little bit of cloud cover, but not much of it. You can see our rain chances are going to spike much more as we get into Saturday. So tomorrow is a great opportunity for us to see about 1/10 of an inch. In some cases, we'll see up to 1/4 of an inch. Lighter accumulations expected closer to the coastline. We'll get a little heavier as we start to head inland. So let's take a look at your satellite radar imagery and our forecast for the next 48 hours or so. So you can see how there are some pretty abundant clouds off toward our inland valleys, towards some of the mountains as well. Going through the next several hours, we're going to watch as those clouds break apart. And as we move toward a beautiful Friday, temperatures this afternoon are going to be in the 60s out there. As we get into early tomorrow, however, that's when we start to see some changes come about. So we'll pause this closer to about 7:30 a.m. tomorrow, and you can see some smaller cells on there, yellow and orange embedded in there, meaning a possibility of some light to moderate showers. Those more moderate showers are where those yellow colors start to come through. Now, that's all through the day on Saturday, and you can see how even by 4 p.m. we've got another cell that will come through. Temperatures are going to stay above the freezing point, even across the mountains, and that means that this is all going to come down in the form of rain. We're mostly dry as we get into the beginning of next week. Take a look at your forecast highs across the county for today. 64 degrees for Fallbrook, Escondido, Poway, La Mesa. 68 degrees this afternoon in El Cajon, and 62 in Carlsbad and Del Mar. Quick look at that 8-day forecast shows some slightly warmer temperatures as we get into the beginning of next week. Another chance for rain as we get into Wednesday, Thursday. So we're watching out for that. We'll give the pin down specifics as we get into the beginning of next week. In the meantime, tomorrow and Sunday, this weekend, a cloudy, cool forecast with about 1/10 of an inch to 2/10 of an inch coming down. Quick look at traffic, see how your roads are to start off the morning. We're looking at drive times out the door. 8:05 northbound, not doing too bad out there. It's a 9-minute commute from the 8 to the 5. We're also smooth sailing on the 94 westbound and the 5 southbound. And a beautiful morning as we come out here in Chula Vista.
I was going to say 3rd Avenue, though, is where it's at. So yes,
Rio Nacional behind us here.
and of course, coming up, we're going to talk to maybe these guys that are really dancing. We have concert, Sesame Place, Chula Vista. They'll be joining us in just a little bit to talk all that we have going on. And of course, this beautiful music to wake up now. Good morning, Chula Vista. Good morning, all of San Diego. So glad you're here with us as we have quite a show in store.
Our zip trip from Chula Vista live continues after a quick break. Keep it right here on CBSA.